Hi, this is Barry J. McDonald here, and I'd like to welcome you to today's blog post over at writecom.com. And today we had a look at something that I found myself, and was a wake-up call for me, but it may also be a wake-up call for you. Now, if you've never been to the Warrior Plus website or you haven't purchased any products from JVZoo, this blog post won't make much use to you. But stick with me because you've probably noticed yourself maybe in other places where you've made purchases. And what happened was recently I was updating my blog, and I was trying to back up some of the plugins and things like that I'd used on the blog, and I had made a lot of purchases over the years on either the Warrior Plus website and the JVZoo website, where you're going to find a lot of internet marketers are selling reports and information and plugins and stuff like that. So the plugin that I was looking for was one of those sites. I think it was the Warrior Plus site. So I went back into my Warrior Plus account, and just when I was scrolling back through the purchases, I just made note of how many products I'd bought over the years, plugins, reports, and video courses and all that. And of course thankfully I found the plugin I was looking for, and I was able to back it up and save it on my laptop. But in some cases, some of the reports and some of the courses I had bought in the past, when I tried to have a look and see, just for curiosity, to see was those products still alive, a lot of them was down, and they were leading to maybe domain names that were no longer owned by the person that was selling the product. And it just made me aware of how at the time I was so caught up in maybe the sales message or something like that, and I ended up buying a product that probably wasn't useful to me at the time. And when I scrolled through all the different products and courses and that, I realized how many I bought and how little I had done with them. I got so swept away with whatever the marketing messages was at the time, and maybe the emails that I was getting that convinced me to purchase that product, and how those products were just a total waste of money and time. When I look back, I feel embarrassed about some of the courses, some of the reports I never even opened to see what was in it, or I've maybe done a quick read through, but I never actually took action on the report, or did it maybe for a short time and never stuck with it. And you're going to find people who will complain about maybe the products that they're buying on these websites. Of course, there is some shysters that will convince you that that product that they're selling is going to be the one that you're going to be able to retire on, and you're going to be able to do this and do that, and it's going to change your life, or you're going to get 1 million Facebook followers in 24 hours, or whatever the message is. But sometimes we are our own worst enemy. Sometimes we actually buy products and we don't actually follow through on them. We don't actually follow up on the information in it. Ben Settle had said before in a recent podcast, and it is a good notion, he said rather than buying 100 books and reading them once, he highly recommends that you only buy 10 books and read those 10 books 10 times, and take action on the information that's in it. So many of us, Megan, probably, if you don't buy products at JVZoo or Warrior Plus, have a look at your Amazon account. Have a look at all the maybe self-development books that you've bought that you haven't, followed up on. Maybe that you've only cracked open the cover and read a couple of pages, and you haven't done anything with the information you've bought, and how this has been just total waste of money. Maybe you would have been better off just buying, maybe as Ben says, just buying 10 books and reading them 10 times rather than the 100 books that you've bought and glanced at once, and you forgot the information and it hasn't stayed with you, and it's been a total waste of time. So I know going through my accounts, it just made me aware of how much money I've wasted in the past and not taking action on it, and how my business maybe would have been better because of it. And it also made me aware of some of the products that were pulling me off in different directions that I didn't need to go. For example, maybe I was working on AdSense in the time, and then all of a sudden I had started purchasing products maybe on Facebook ads or on self-publishing, when at the time that wasn't the direction my business was going in, and I wasn't given enough time to build the foundation for the first product or the first websites that I was working on, and my head was just turned because of it. So it's easy to get distracted, and sometimes maybe you might actually be, well, you might be better off actually just unsubscribing from all these marketers lists, because they are just distracting you so much and taking you away from whatever course of action is the best one for you. So have a look at whatever your purchases have been in the past, whether it's on the JV Zoo or the Warrior Plus or Amazon or wherever you find yourself purchasing products on a regular basis. Have you made any use of the information that you've received? Have you, as Ben said, have you bought the 100 books but you've only read them once? Maybe it might be time maybe to go back to, the books that you've already, bought and, read them fully and, take notes on them and take action on the content that was in it, because it's going to pay off a lot better than buying the next book or the next self-development course or anything else maybe that you find yourself, being attracted toward. So my name's been Barry J. McDonald, and this has been today's blog post over at writecom.com. If you'd like to know a little bit more about me, or if you'd like to pick up our 2 great free reports, one of them is how to sell more books, and another one is 10 ways to make money from writing. So if you'd like to pick up either of those reports, or just to find out more of the great content we have on the blog, you're very welcome to drop by, and we look forward to seeing you there. So take care and have a great day. Bye bye.